Hey, what's up, guys? It is Zach, and today we are going to be doing a little tour of my room, which holds my gaming and my art studio and just everything. This is where I spend like all my time, really, unless I'm out with friends. If I'm in this house, this is the place to be. The last setup video I did was like back in November, so my hair was like non-existent. I went like bald. It was really weird. Now I just need a haircut really bad. But anyway, a lot has changed to the setup, so I figured I would update it. And I like to document a lot of things. It's like journaling, and I find it interesting to look back on. So anyway, in the last setup tour, oh, and you might also be wondering why the lights are on. Because you're like, Zach, you fucking idiot. It's bright out. You're wasting electricity. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an idea as to what kind of environment I work in. So these lights come on whenever it's dark out, so I just figured I'd turn them on for the video. Anyway, in the last video, this bed was over in that corner. We're gonna start over here though. I also have sheets this time, and as you can tell, I'm a big weeb. I love me some Pokemon, as you can tell right here. It's a pretty laid back day, so I have my Pikachu slippers on. Got my much needed fan, got a little Pokeball in the corner, not much to see here, a little shark. Over here is like a wall mount because the bed used to be, like I said, over there. So I wanted the TV to go there, but now it doesn't really make sense. So we got our Send Nudes lights that I'm not going to turn on. You guys get the idea. And over here, that's like a little stand to put my shit. And just over here, I'm not going to go through the games. You can pause if you want to look through them. I'm a big Assassin's Creed and Call of Duty fanatic, as you probably can tell. And we'll just go down here slowly. There's a bunch of Xbox One stuff. And I also got a PlayStation 4 since the last video. These are the only 3 games I have. All great, though. I just started playing Crash Bandicoot, and it's just so nostalgic. Got my Pokemon games for the 3DS. And some PlayStation games. Some movies. Hopefully you can see them. It shouldn't be too dark. And Avatar, which is my favorite movie of all time. There's a drawing. You can check it out on my Instagram. I'll put the link in the description. Let's talk, Zach. And I was pretty happy with that. I gave it to my sister for Christmas. So here's just a closet. My brother keeps his clothes in there. We kind of share a room. It's kind of weird. This hammock, it looks like there's a body in there. It's just a blanket. See, I usually lay in here sometimes when I'm just kind of chilling out. He only comes in here to sleep, and he doesn't really sleep in here too often. He likes to sleep in the living room where his Xbox is, so I kind of have the room to myself all the time, but he just keeps his stuff in that closet, which is alright. There's like a bean bag and stuff in there too. Here's one of my bags. I don't really use this, but if I'm going to practice or something, I might bring it. Nothing to see there. Here's a Zoomies hat that I spent 20 bucks on and my brother broke. SMH. I gave it to him. I'm like, yeah, you can just hold on to this while I'm going back to school. I don't feel like lugging it back over. And I came back and it was like that. So that's freaking wonderful. There's my fan that is very necessary for this setup, which we'll get to in a second. We're getting all the boring stuff out of the way. Some shoes, bunch of running shoes over there. I run a lot. Just a bunch of hygiene stuff, some trophies. Another closet, it's where I keep my stuff, and my old Mac, which I'm not going to show you because there's no point. It doesn't work anymore, so I just put it up there. There's also like a gun safe up in there, so I do know how to shoot the weapons, by the way. So if someone ever broke into the house, I guess I'd be the first in line to get us locked and loaded, ready to go. Hopefully it never comes to that, though. Alright, and now to the fun part of the room. Here's my chair. It's got a nice little comfortable pillow I put there. And here's my bag that I pretty much take everywhere. I'm not going to look through that. Alright, here's the fun part. Anyway, get a nice little view of it right here. A little panoramic shot, maybe. It may not look like much, but there's a lot more to it than you probably realize. Obviously, I'm not like some big millionaire. I don't have like tri-monitors and all this crazy stuff for a crazy gaming PC, but I make do with what I have, and I've spent a lot of years really putting this thing together. Obviously not by my lonesome. I've had help. My mom's very supportive of me, but I do pay for a lot of it. Okay, so we got a Black Ops 2 poster that I need to get some hooks for so I can actually hang it. This is like a little easel right here that I don't really use. I used it to paint this Cheshire Cat painting. other than that, I've never used it. He gets like a nice little, he gets to be a little centerpiece because he's like my favorite character out of like any movie. I'm oddly obsessed with him. Yeah, so don't really use that. Got two little boxes here. I use the Elgato HD60 to record my gameplay now, but before I was using just the regular, so I'm sure you guys are aware of what the Elgato is. It's very easy to use. It's very worth the money if you're going to actually use it. I got a Nintendo 64, which I break out every once in a while. I was just playing the Ocarina of Time a couple weeks ago. Haven't played it too much lately, unfortunately. Got a 360. Not too much there. It's a little dark here, but it's probably good because there's so many cords and it just looks like shit down here. Got an Xbox One, which is on right now, and on top of it is my PlayStation 4. I want to get some games for the PlayStation, some more, so I can actually start recording on it. This is just a drawer filled with like art supplies and controllers and stuff. Some more art supplies. I got Prismacolor. I'm a huge fanatic, not sponsored. Just some markers I use. And right here, check this out. Also, I have Game Informer. I've been subscribed to it for years now. I was just looking through this like 15 minutes ago. I like looking at the pictures. I don't really read it. I just got this, and if you're big into art, you probably have heard of Prismacolor before. These are like the best of the best pencils. I will not use anything else. I won't use Crayola. They're expensive, but it was like the best deal ever on these. It was like $50 for 150. And that may sound like uber expensive, but usually they're like over twice as much. Like typically you'd pay well over $100 for 150 of these. So great freaking deal. Over here I did some decorating just with a bunch of stuff. That's just a girl I saw a picture of one day, and I'm like, oh, I want one, so I'll draw it. And that took a while, but I did it, and I like it. Here's the COD 4 Prestige emblems. Did a speed drawing on that. Hopefully you checked it out, or will check it out after this. Here's a lamp that I don't use this part. I use this part right here. And yeah, it gives me some good lighting. Then I'll turn on this one. And I have really good lighting from both sides when I'm drawing. And this like little tripod, I can put my phone in it and like look down onto the drawing. That's how I do my speed drawing videos. And I just turn on the time-lapse function, and that's how I do it. Pretty self-explanatory. Here's a Aragon picture. Well, obviously the dragon's name is not Aragon, but I like the movies. I like the books. I think there was one movie. I only saw the first one. I enjoyed it. I read 2 of the books actually, so I can't say I'm a huge fanboy, but I enjoyed them. I'm thinking about drawing the other 2 or 3. I don't even remember, but you guys get the idea if you know what I'm talking about. This is a painting my mom did. I really liked it, and she's always telling me like, oh, if you want to get rid of it, you can just toss it in the garbage. I won't care. And I'm like, no, I actually like it. So there's an Angry Birds graffiti I did. It says Zach, being that is my first name. Here's a drawing of me with my Pokemon team. It's actually not my competitive team, but it's my 6th favorite. So hopefully you guys agree with me, because these are the 6 best Pokemon. Here's Prestige emblems from Modern Warfare, obviously, as you can see right here, which I based them off of. It came with the Legacy Edition, because you have to fucking buy Infinite Warfare. Shit fair. The game sucks, man. Got Pikachu with the Trump hat. Let's not get political here. It's funny. Here's a little skull. It's my brother's. My high school diploma. Some pop figurines. Metal bobblehead. Nothing too much there. Here's like a little thing that was made for me for my senior year of cross country. So I like it. It's big. It takes up a lot of the wall, which is nice. Over here is a little drawing I did for my brother on Christmas, him with his favorite Pokemon, Hoopa. And here's one of my first Pokemon drawings that I've done as an adult. It's me with Celebi. Over here now to the gaming portion. Also back here, it's just like a shit ton. I'm not gonna pull it out, but there's like a shit ton of pencils and stuff in here. That's pretty much all there is to my art studio, which is combined with my gaming setup, and I make it work. I like it a lot. Here is my laptop. I'm not gonna put specs up here because this is a laptop I get for school. They claim it's free, but what they really do is just add on like $700 to your tuition. So it's kind of a shitty way to do it, but you know, it's given me the opportunity to make a lot of videos, which I'm very fortunate for. Oh, and I just got a message from Shotguns. Shout outs to you, man. I appreciate you checking out my videos because my channel's pretty fucking dead right now, which is alright because in the long run I still enjoy making these videos. It would be nice to get subs, but I don't know why I'm just like showing you everything on my Twitter account, but I'm just kind of like rambling on right now. Anyway, over here is my TV. It is, oh god, I'm gonna get this so wrong. It's in the 24 to 32 inch range. I can't remember. I think it's like 32 inches. I can't remember, but it's the prime. It's the prime size for me, especially from where I sit. So let me pull the chair over. And I sit like, yeah, I give myself some room. I grab my controller, and I'm like, yeah, ready to go, free run. This is my Xbox controller, obviously. Nice little microphone, which is not working. I can't talk to people. It like spazzes out, it gets all staticky, but I can still sound whore, which is cool. So that's the important part. Over here is my Blue Snowball microphone, which is all freaking beat up. I've had it for years, probably since about my freshman year of high school, and to give you a little time frame, I'm going into my senior year of college. So this bad boy, he getting old, but he's in bad shape, mostly because he was like crushed in the closet whenever we found him nearly a year ago. And I guess that's pretty much it, guys. There really isn't too much to my studio, but at the same time, there kind of is. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like rating. I'd really, really appreciate it. And comment down below what kind of video you want to see next, because once again, I'm all over the place, and I just enjoy uploading. I enjoy making videos, so if you give me an idea, I might make something that stems from it. Who knows? But subscribe as well. That'd be pretty cool as well. I guess I'll catch you all later. Peace out.